I know what some of you may say that I've already made this video, but I kind of want to update a few things on here because the original thing that I video uploaded like 4 months ago is pretty outdated. Not entirely, but there's a few things I want to include on there. But as you can see here, here's the splash page. And as you see here, I have the most important thing ever, Quest Cape, and then Taskmaster after all. I start out with A through the Z, for the quest, and you will be surprised at how many quests you can do just by simply doing that, because the quests do give quite a experience. And then I've done here some, like the important quests, like probably just prioritize really, just make your life a bit easier. These things give quite a lot of melee experience, for example, like especially like the waterfall quest. There's the witch's house, gets some HP levels, so why not? Vampire Slayer, Fight Arena, and then there is two more: Tree Gnome Stronghold, Tree Gnome Village, and then Gnome Stronghold. There you go. And it's here. I just put this here. Like, I originally had this on the track forums, but I just kind of put it there, just have a track of it, because I want to have public. Just why not have that there? It doesn't do any harm. Here's the other high scores. I've been tracking since June. I mean, I wish I would have tracked it sooner, like since like week 1 or something, or month 1. But I guess it's good enough now. Here's some calculators that I have. Like, I mean, I've kind of changed them up quite a bit. And they're not 100% accurate, but they're pretty damn accurate. But yeah, so especially the things like the prices one are 100% accurate. It's just the XP rates, it's like wood cutting, and then the melee and prayer. They're pretty damn accurate. Like, they're pretty much close enough. Yeah, so I will only ever have calculators on here for efficient things. Don't expect me to put anything on here that's inefficient to do. And this is kind of like a special one. I have a few calculators on myself, on my own spreadsheet, that I kind of just like moved over. Like, I've had this one on my own spreadsheet for like a month now. I decided to put it on there because like I don't want to add too many things, things that aren't really that useful. But I think that's pretty useful. When I was not maxed, I was kind of curious, and if I use all my seeds, how much I'll get from it. I don't have spirit. I should have spirit. It's weird. Okay, but I don't have Calquat. I could have sworn I didn't have Spirit on there, but I guess I don't have Calquat, because Calquat, where the fuck do you get Calquat? You never get it. And here there's the dailies and weeklies. I'm actually going to change the colors of it, because I kind of want to have it a bit popped out a bit. Let me actually fix that real quick. Alright, there you go. So I added a bit, so it's a bit color coordinated. I like to have it like that, that way it's a bit easier to look at. I don't know why, I just like having everything color coordinated. Alright, so yeah, I have all the dailies and weeklies. And like a lot of people have suggested me to add this on there, but I would never add like events and stuff like that. Things are temporary because essentially everybody knows about them. Like I said, everyone's talking about them. So I don't. Oh my god. God, I don't know what the hell's going on. But everybody's always talking about the events. Like you'll know if they're efficient or not because everybody will be talking about it. So unless you're like living on a rock, you'll know. Because I don't feel like adding on there just temporarily, because these are permanent features that you should always be doing. Basically, just about everything on there. Artisans, I have everything coordinated by, their skill category. Artisans, combat, gathering, support, and elite obviously is a new category coming up. But obviously it's not just yet, but it's basically nice to have there for when Invention comes out. But yeah, I've all the efficient things. You never ever said like I'll never add anything inefficient on here. This is supposed to be all efficiently. And I have a lot of comic people like saying this is not efficient for 200 mil. Yeah, there are some things if you're going for 200 mil. There are a few things that get changed, but this is a maxing guide. Because I'm assuming by the time you max, or if you're going for 200 mil, you know what you're doing. So don't expect me to add anything like for 200 mil either. Just for maxing. There's some other official ways to do maxing. But yeah, man, harps, it is more efficient to do probably the butters and engineering, but I personally did it, and I personally feel it's the most efficient way to do it is a team viewer harps. Team viewer harps in the shower, team viewer at the school, or when you're out and about, whatever. But yeah, and then Book of Char, a lot of people mention that as well. Book of Char is still efficient. It's more XP per hour than Shadinko later. Especially if you're going for max. If you're going for max, you'll easily get 995 making off Book of Char. If you're just going for max. If you're going for 200 mil, it won't happen. But well, listen, unless you want to play like 4 hours a day. But either way, Book of Char is the most efficient way to do it still. Despite Shadinko later being pretty OP now with Super 4. And like a lot of people complain about this. Well, headless arrows to a level 52, it is the best way to do it. Like, you will be making so many headless arrows. Might as well do it low levels. Like, that's the way you should be doing it, to be honest. It would take a long time, but it would definitely pay off. Herbler, yeah, that's literally just your lamp skill. Every time you get a lamp, you get it on there, grow herbs and seeds from farming, not farming, from Slayer, and get the herbs from farming. Rune crafting, that's kind of just like, but yeah, the daily rune spirit does help quite a bit. You can, I think, get 99 just off doing that. No, I guess if you take like a gear to max, you can, but otherwise nobody's really gonna do that. But it is still a sufficient way to do it. Otherwise, you can go here. I guess this is 99 for the win.com. ran by Batwing Rome. So kind of like I've kind of based a lot of my ideas around this. But as you can see here, there is rune span tab over here. And it shows the times, by the in-game times, when it'll be, and like 2.5 hours and 50 seconds between each one. But just look on here and you find the rune span times are, and that's how you can find it pretty easily. And yeah, every pure essence you get it from Slayer, Make with Blood to the rune crafting Abyss for quite a shit ton of experience. Smithing, I personally did Ignite Burial Armor to like basically what I needed for the quest. Up to leading the point when I got Elf City or I got 80 like mine, whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, I mean, it is not really that efficient, but it is close enough there that you really won't be spending that much time. There are better methods to do that, but I personally just did it. I was like, whatever. It probably take an extra few hours. It's not really a big deal. But yeah, so once you get 90 smithing, then I recommend doing ceremonial swords with all the ores you get from Slater and Perfect Juju mining, and whatnot, because that it is quite damn fast to do. But yeah, oops, I completely forgot I was checking something. I guess I probably I'll block it out, whatever. But then it's combat. Quest definitely will get you truck 50. I personally got myself to 50 plus combat and melee just off the quest. Like it's fucking ridiculous. And then I'm not too sure about the ranged mage. A mage is kind of a bit iffy there. Fungal mages will give you quite potato cactuses, so they won't be doing any harm. Gargoyles, that's what I personally did for money. Kind of, I guess I could add that as a money making method on my section of there. But yeah, and then prayer, everybody thinks that cleansing crystals are efficient. They're not, unless you're 99 tech and strength, because without 99 tech and strength, you're fucking sucked. Like you're fucked. I definitely do recommend doing frost dragons until you're at least 99 tech and strength. I personally did frost dragons for all my prayer. At least at 95 to 99 was done off of heft and agility, and then like Dominion Tower and whatnot. It does add up. Trust me. Just do frost dragons. You'll love your life if you do it. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty fun, especially when you get soul split. 92, 95 is very easy to do. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing melee experience. I definitely recommend doing it. Summoning, yeah, like I have a little link over here to the Rikia, but I have it on the sheet as well, which summoning pouches you should only make unless you have the other resources for it. But yeah, it's all there. Gathering, cash, pretty simple. Farming, pretty simple. You just buy pineapples from Coden using Chris. You can buy 3 pineapples at a time, and it restocks 1 pineapple sapling every hour. Pretty simple to do it. Seed aside is not good. People have recommended that too. Seed aside is not good at all. It is complete trash for anybody. I don't care who you are. It's bad. Fishing, yeah, C2. Heavy rod to aquarium, because aquarium is quite a big deal, especially for like the featherless perk. Hunter, Big Chin, you convert points to experience at low levels. And then Big Chin, Grand Walls, 77. Hunter with crystallize, you just buy a soul rune from the shop every day, and you'll eventually get enough soul runes for your hunter. Mining, you just mine iron with the couch face punch bonus, and then you bank it in the level 15 resource dungeon or dungeoneering resource dungeon. And then granite, you could do granite for the summoning, granite lobsters for summoning training. I personally did it past like 75 or something. That just was faster. I did the iron I really needed to, and then I did granite higher level so I could get granite faster. And why I spend more time. Cluster to gold, that's pretty damn amazing too. It's pretty AFK, and that actually kind of bothers me. Why is that like that? I gotta move that up. There we go. Move that up as well. I don't know why there was that big space there, but yeah. And then woodcutting, do teaks. Basically, that's really it. You can just do teaks, so you have the planks or logs for 99 in construction, and then you can just finish off in C2. It's probably the best way to do it, but otherwise it won't really spend that much more time if you just did it all the way to that teaks. Agility, quest circus, and then I personally recommend surf-footed. That's what I did it. I know not everybody has the loyalty points for it, but if you do, definitely do it. It makes life so much easier. Makes agility so much quicker, because at low levels you fail so much and it is just so bad. Dungeoneering, C2 frozen floors, 1 to 35 smalls and 36 plus mediums. Colts and warps mediums essentially. Boss Slayer is definitely recommended up to level 50. It's very, very fast to do. And here's a task that I recommend doing. Like I said, not limited, but definitely do those. And then thieving, yeah, the Pinner and Plunder, I do recommend doing it to 91. Just for the Black Ibis. But again, you could do Manified Thugs or Dwarf Traders with the Crystallize and Lightform, all that crap, for fast experience. But I personally did Pinner and Plunder for the Black Ibis. Elite, like I said, I have Ceiling on there because just like lol, why not? And then Invention. It's going to be a skill list anyways. Where to get X item? You know, it's like it was a kind of requested one. So here's all these are the pouches you make. You know, here's gold charms, green charms, crimson charms, blue charms. Really only make those because they're probably the easiest ones to get, or they're losses to get from Slayer, whatnot, like Celestial Dragons or Erits even. Um, yeah, here's secondaries. Pretty simple, pretty easy to read, in my opinion. Like most of these are just from Slayer because that's really the best way to get it. It's just do Slayer. I mean, that's if you really want to get something, just do Slayer, and you'll have so many. Like I personally have so many overloads. It's a joke, and I overload everywhere because I have so many of them just from Slayer. And then here's like methods. You know, I have frost dragons. I've like linked to my videos of just like me doing an hour of frost dragons, an hour of LRC and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty much simple, easy to read again. Yeah, construction, you bring noted logs, use noted logs on the butler, tell the butler to bring unloaded logs to the sawmill, then you build shit, rinse, repeat. Simple. And the money making, you know, like I said, this is kind of a community based. I'm gonna let people submit there because I don't really know all the money making methods. Like I personally did like 3 money making methods. You know, like Taras, Elder Killing, and then like Elder Killing, Fight Killing, and Gargoyles. So I really don't know too much. I know a lot of people that spiritual warriors, but I never personally did them. And then the other, you know, here's like just other information. It's kind of it. Like I don't like the way I have it colored, but I don't know. I do it at the same time. But yeah, so here I have like the auras, like best to worst. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure on these, but in my opinion, this is how I would personally do it, or how I personally do it. And the weapons, way to get certain weapons, magic and ranged armor. You know, where to get that melee, magic, and ranged armor. And then like shops, so you can get certain items and whatnot. Um, Let me add yellow to these as well. Make them pop out a bit more. I don't know. I like having everything color coordinated. It just pops out more. I just have that. And Malevolent, yeah, if you're a PVMer, definitely get Malevolent. Makes life a lot easier. And then I have Submission over here. I think that's all of it. Yeah, so you just submit anything. If you have any ideas that you want to add. Oh my god, go away. Okay, if you have any ideas you want to add, just feel free to submit it on this right here. It'll take you to a link. Oh, I guess, there you go. It'll take you here. And then, yeah, you can just type in whatever you want to add in there. And then I'll see it and I'll add on there. According if it is efficient or not, or if it's needed to be added, because obviously I won't add something that's not efficient or something that's pretty much useless. But most of the time, when I get submissions, they are pretty useful. But yeah, it's like I honestly, this guy used to be very, very basic, and I just slowly add on, do it thanks to a lot of people who submitted things, people who tested things for me. But yeah, so just feel free to check it out if you need it. Yeah, that's definitely like a good way to check out if you don't know what you're doing in Ironman mode. Like I said, it's not a walkthrough, but it is definitely a guideline for Ironman. Like I said, don't look for me to walk you through it. It's just the guidelines. But yeah, hopefully you guys check it out if you need it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video or the guide. Woo!